Weather conditions can contribute both on the supply of and the demand for commodities. And as weather is seasonally driven, so are commodity prices. Precipitation or drought, temperature and sun intensity all influence crop yields. In extreme cases, the crops may be devastated. Floodings, for example, could also limit mining, hurting the production of metals or coal. In other words, business performances correlate with weather conditions. Coldness, heat fronts, rainfall and sunshine, or cloud cover are all relevant. Farmers are sometimes plagued with bad weather and natural disasters. Extreme drought, mudslides and floodings may not be daily events, but neither are these rare phenomena. Hurricanes can ruin offshore oil rigs, which could lower supply. Earthquakes or severe frost can also hinder production, potentially causing supply disruption in the process of mining metals or coal. Demand for commodities is also influenced by the weather. Temperature, wind, air pressure, humidity, and precipitation influence the availability and consumption of commodities. Weather conditions affect what people do, what they wear, where men and women travel, and what humans purchase. Frost may hinder construction workers to build. This in turn lowers demand for concrete and steel. Effectively, demand for iron ore, coal, and other resources drops. Besides, in the Northern Hemisphere, the need for energy products greatly increases during severe winters. Heating offices and residential buildings during the coldest part of the year takes more energy than in summer. In some countries, in summer, only just a few % of the overall annual gas consumption per household is used. A similar pattern applies in these northerly regions to the use of electricity for lighting. Most electricity consumption allocated for lighting is used during the winter. Likewise applies to electricity consumption for heating purposes. Closer to the equator, the pattern of electricity consumption is more driven by cooling than heating. In other words, in warm regions, most electricity is consumed in summer, namely for air conditioning. Adverse weather conditions can impact the financial results of businesses. Extreme weather circumstances even more. Weather conditions can be measured and thus weather risk can be quantified. A large portion of the economy is exposed to weather risk. With the influx of renewables for the production of electricity, such as wind turbines and solar panels, weather circumstances have become more important than ever before. Forecasting weather conditions is crucial for proper portfolio management. For that matter, a lot of utilities employ weather specialists. Hydro plants, wind parks, and photovoltaic power generating equipment are operated and managed by energy companies. Managing weather risk can take place by buying an insurance policy, but an alternative concerns hedging the exposure. Hedging weather risk could be effectuated by taking a position in a weather derivatives contract. Some companies cover themselves against the freakishness of the weather by using these financial instruments. Weather derivatives can serve as a sort of insurance against unforeseen or adverse weather circumstances.